What up? Let's get right into it. It looks like the Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence fight is probably not gonna happen anytime soon. It'll probably happen early next year due to some money problems. Bud Crawford has reportedly agreed to take a smaller purse split with no guaranteed money. The Errol Spence deal, but wants transparency to the event expenses. Want to know what I say about that? I say everybody reporting on it. I mean, I understand that ESPN got to report on it, but I think all these channels reporting on, oh my God, it's not going to happen because he wants a bigger split of the money, whatever. Y'all are focused on the wrong thing. When it happens, it happens. I don't really care what type of money they're getting. There be a lot of clown channels who just focus too much on the money they're getting. Just like Canelo fans. They talking about he rich. I don't really care how much money neither of these dudes is getting. All I care about is when and if they fight. So let them work it out. It looks like it's going to take some time, just like the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight took some time. Stay out their money business. Y'all too concerned about other man's money. You know what I'm saying? Don't really care. They're not paying my bills. They're not paying y'all bills. They're not throwing you hundreds of dollars. Who cares about the money split? Nobody cares. Do you care? I don't care. When they announce the fight, the fight is already too big not to be made. But I don't really care about the money problems. Y'all worried about the wrong thing, like real talk. Oh my God, the fight's hey, I heard Max Kellerman talking about Earl Spence's ducking Bud Crawford. How the hell you know? Max Kellerman never fought a day in his life. It's always people who never threw a punch a day in their life. Y'all worried about the wrong things. Yo, Mr. Boxing Mogul or Miss Boxing Mogul just said Claressa Shields versus Savannah Marshall is Claressa Shields versus, is that 50-50? Hell nah. Savannah Marshall don't deserve 90-10. It should be 95-5 in favor of Claressa Shields. Like Claressa Shields said, Savannah Marshall ain't accomplished nothing. Savannah Marshall couldn't win a gold medal. I think the hardest thing to do in boxing is win a gold medal, and it should be 90% Claressa, 10% Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall don't deserve a damn thing, and the GOAT is going to wash her. I love Claressa Shields. Shout out to her. Matter of fact, speaking of Claressa Shields, I was going to touch on a topic. Thank you, Miss Boxing Mogul, for bringing it up. Women's boxing pound for pound queen. Matter of fact, let's talk about how they just stripped Claressa Shields. She got stripped of the Ring magazine. She got stripped of the Ring magazine belt. It was about a week after she spoke truth about Canelo. Ring magazine is owned by Oscar de la Hoya. Oscar de la Hoya owns Ring magazine. As soon as Claressa Shields said Canelo Alvarez is not fighting Mexican fighters, but he's not fighting black fighters either, 1 week later, Ring magazine strips her of that title and they claim she vacated the title. Mind you, Ring magazine is that belt. It's like red, white, and blue. It holds no significance. Ring magazine is not a real belt. It's just more like a trophy. You understand? Those of y'all who know boxing know what I'm talking about. Who cares about Ring magazine belt? It holds no significance at all. Ring magazine belt, it's a magazine. Like, it's a magazine. Nobody really cares about a belt from a magazine. Nobody really cares about a belt from a magazine. Nobody really cares about a belt from a magazine. So Ring magazine could strip Claressa all they want. Just remember the reason why they stripped her. Because she was telling the truth. She said Canelo ain't fighting no Mexican boxers, but he not fighting no black fighters either. And she also said, why don't he fight Demetrius Andrade? Boo Boo been chasing Canelo for over 7 years. But you won't never see that. Oscar de la Hoya owns that magazine. Oscar de la Hoya, in my personal opinion, is a racist. Don't care what none of y'all say. Shout out to the GOAT. Thank you, Don, for the super sticker. I appreciate that, man. Much love to you. Don't really care about no Ring Magazine belt. Claressa Shields is the GOAT. Claressa Shields got more talent than Canelo Alvarez, I'll tell you that. At least Claressa got a jab. Canelo ain't got no jab. In other news, I wanted to touch on this here subject right now. I read about it yesterday. Junior welterweight Luis Quiñones at 25 years old dies 5 days after he got knocked out. I saw it on the boxing news. It was actually on Google Boxing News. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they don't really tap into the Google Boxing News. I do. This dude went into a coma after he got knocked out. It's a very sad situation. You know what I'm saying? He was declared brain dead last Thursday, and he was connected to a respirator, which tells me that he took a lot more damage in that knockout than people realize. He was 25 years old, which brings me to another topic. RIP to this dude. Boxing is the most dangerous sport on the planet, and you can't play boxing. This is why I don't respect them channels who never threw a punch a day in their life. There be channels out there, y'all some straight clowns, man. And I never knew the whole type of clown energy that's on you, this part of YouTube boxing channels. Y'all are the biggest goofies. I'm telling you, the LDBC, the clowns who don't show their face, people who never threw a punch. I went 15 rounds today. Did any of y'all? Probably not. Which brings me to another topic. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care what Mike Tyson says. I don't care what nobody say. You see how dangerous that boxing is. Dude at 25 years old got beat up until he passed away. Which brings me to another topic. I'm getting right to these topics, y'all. I'm not wasting no time today. This dude, Jake Paul, he's about to fight Anderson Silva. Everybody tell me what you see when you look at this picture. Right off the bat, if you didn't know who none of these dudes were, what do you see when you look at this here picture? What comes to your head first? Type it up. She said, Claressa Shields will be a fight that millions of people will remember. You see, a matter of fact, you know what? Yo, Munchie Ray. Thank you. I see a goofy and an old man. Everybody take a look at Anderson Silva's face in this picture. And bring it and based on what I just touched on, this right here. You got real boxers dying, going brain dead in the sport of boxing. And then you got people who want to play boxing. Anderson Silva too. I know he older. I know he put in his dues in the UFC. God bless him. But you got clowns. And Mike Tyson too. I don't give a damn. Respect to young Mike. Older Mike Tyson is nothing but a mushroom eater, weed smoker. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what Mike Tyson say. Oh, hey, some of y'all be saying, oh, Mike Tyson said it, so it's law, huh? Just because Mike Tyson says it, don't make it law. I think it's horrible for the sport. I think this dude, Jake Paul, 23, 25 years old, however old he is, just because you see him about to fight Anderson Silva doesn't mean it's a significant win. More than likely, Jake Paul going to win this fight. Look at Anderson Silva. He looked like he should be a referee. He looks old enough to be a judge. There is no way that man should be fighting anybody. He should be a coach, and he should focus on his sons. Don't really care what none of y'all say. Don't care what Mike Tyson said. Oh, Mike Tyson said this. Yeah, I don't give a damn. He's not Iron Mike no more. He's mushroom eating Mike. Love Mike Tyson. Love his podcast. I love when he speaks his mind. But he's not Iron Mike no more. You know what I'm saying? Don't really care if Mike Tyson said, oh, Jake Paul good for the sport. I don't really care what a 50-something-year-old man got to say. He retired. Don't really care what he got to say. He's not Iron Mike no more. He's old man Mike who pop mushrooms. This dude is bad for the sport. I'm sure when you see stories like this dude's family, Mr. Luis Quiñones, never heard of him, but I know that he recently passed away. When Luis Quiñones' family hears about clowns like Jake Paul sneaking into the sport, stealing millions of dollars from the casual fan, when his family probably don't even got enough to bury him. Funerals are expensive. They're expensive. Those of y'all who lost people, you know how expensive a funeral is. This dude's family got to bury their son, cousin, brother, whatever the hell, Luis Quinones, at 25 years old, which means he did not have a long career, which means he probably didn't stack that much bread as he was fighting. Then you got clowns thinking that Jake Paul some type of good for the sport. Come on, bro. Funerals are thousands of dollars. Even if you cremate somebody and have a viewing, that's a couple $1,000s. And y'all talking about this dude good for the sport. No way at all whatsoever. I seen your comment. I'm going to get back to it. Whenever you speak about Canelo Alvarez, tell the truth about dude, you will get violated somehow, some way by the old video. Skill forever, bro. Stop asking about Buddy, bro. I would never respect somebody like Jake Paul. You could whoop Jake Paul. I could whoop Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing about dude that says boxer. It's a dude who put the gloves on at an old age, knocking out everybody except a boxer. When Jake Paul boxes a boxer in boxing, holla at me. Hasim Rahman Jr. would have put the Beats by Dre on Jake Paul. Stop it. How was Claressa stripped again? I will tell you. I'll touch on it one more time. She got stripped of the Ring Magazine belt. The Ring Magazine belt is only from Ring Magazine. It's a belt that belongs to a magazine. Nobody really cares if they stripped her. She don't give a damn about that. She better than that. They only stripped her because she spoke facts on Canelo Alvarez. That's it. Devon Dawkins, what up? Devon Dawkins says the Mexican fans will jump on anybody if they speak bad about Canelo. The racist Mexican boxing fans, not all the Mexican boxing fans, but the ones who base things off of race. Let me tell you what they do. I'll tell you. They like to play victim. They have a victimization culture. She didn't lie. Oh, Rose, I know she didn't lie. They're so used to this victimization culture. You see, especially nowadays with all the internet and the whole social media thing, they will type up the most hateful comments they could think of, especially to a content creator. You know what I'm saying? They'll come on my channel, type up the most hateful stuff that they would never say to my face. You clap back at them. Oh my God, look what he said. Can you believe he said that? Oh my God. They like to play victim. That's like if you see a sign on somebody's backyard that says beware of dog, but you jump that fence and get tore up by the pit bull. And then you call the police and be like, yo, man, that pit bull tore me up. Did you not see the sign that says beware of dog? People like to poke at the beast. But when the beast bites their hand off, they play victim. That is exactly what Canelo Alvarez fans do. Oh, they type it up. But as soon as you clap back, oh, my God, you're not supposed to talk about us. We can say whatever we want, but y'all can't talk about us because it's going to hurt their vagina. You understand? I don't give a damn about none of y'all. Like, real talk. That's why I make the content that I do. I tell the truth about him and whoever, y'all, whatever the hell, and y'all never finna do shit. Just please know that. There's a lot of Mexicans realizing that Canelo is a fraud. Matter of fact, Mr. Rafa, you're right. That's what I said. I said not all Mexican boxing fans are racist, but about 98% of y'all are just straight racist. And that's just what the culture is. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Southpaw, look up my pops. I ain't got time to look up your pops. Matter of fact, get up out of here, bro. You trying to get your pops on cloud. Now you're going to get blocked. I don't care about your pops. Your pops probably smoking rocks right now. What are you talking about? Andres Torres, he says, hold on, I got you. No, ask the questions up, bro. I'll answer whatever y'all want. How come you're always talking down on Mexicans, though? You see, maybe you can't speak English, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you didn't hear what I just said. I started my channel talking about the truth about Canelo. But goofies like Andres, he says, why are you talking about Mexicans? So if I talk about Canelo, that means I'm talking about Mexicans? Just because I'm talking about Canelo? So you're going to pretend that you don't see my hundreds of videos praising real Mexican fighters like Marquez and Morales. But so whenever I talk about him, you think I'm talking about race? Want to know what that tells me, Goofy? That tells me the only person's mind whose racism is on is yours. Racism is on your mind, not mine. And you just put a stamp on everything I just said, Goofy. You have this, you like to play victim all the time. Look at Mr. Andres, he's coming at me like a victim. Why are you always talking down on Mexicans? You're coming at me like a victim. Stupid, Goofy. When I clearly said I like the old school Mexican boxers. They fought everybody. I respect them. It's only Canelo. You got Mexican boxers talking down on Canelo. Like, hey, man, we don't honor that. Real Mexicans fight each other. So when I talk about Canelo in your little puss-ass eyes, I'm talking down on Mexicans. So get your goof ass out of here. Hey, moderators, get him out of here. Goof ass. Tell me why you always talking down on Mexicans. Is that fight with Bullet still a possibility? No, but I'll address it right now because I'll cut this out and send it to him. I'm still waiting on Bullet. Like I said, people from California, they're all talk. It's always light camera action for them. They always act like they're acting in a movie. When y'all seen Bullet on my live, he was acting like he wanted to fight me. Like I said about all California, home of the Hollywood sign, home of the actors, the movie making. Bullet don't want to fight me. Otherwise, I would show y'all a contract and I would be more than happy to do it, fly to him and everything. He only did that because he knew he was on live acting. Matter of fact, I'm going to send him this right now. Matter of fact, thank you, Mr. 212K. What area code is that? Where you from? Matter of fact, he ain't blocked me yet. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I'm going to show him the comment. Matter of fact, I'm going to show him the comment. I'm going to show him the comment. Hey, yo, Bullet. Hey, yo, Bullet. Check it out. You got people asking, is the fight with Bullet still a possibility? And I told them exactly what you said. When you said you was going to send a contract, I'm still waiting on it. It looks like everything I said about California is true. Y'all are all actors. You were acting like you wanted to fight me. You were acting like you were going to send a contract. And you got people still asking about the contract. I'm still waiting on it. I'm still waiting. Hey, I'm not acting when you say when I say you got knocked out 7 times. You did get knocked out 7 times. People's asking about the fight. People want to see the fight. I think you will never take the fight because you know what I'll do to you. I'm going to send that to Bullet. Look it. I'm sending it to him right now. I just sent him that. Bullet Cromwell will never fight me because he knows what will happen. But thank you for asking, Mr. 212K. Come on, bro. Munchie Ray said, Mexican is not a race, so it's impossible to be racist against Mexicans. Exactly. It's a heritage. Matter of fact, Munchie Ray, thank you. It's a heritage. But they don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. How can I be racist when I'm Latino myself? Y'all don't get that. Who's my top 5 lightweights of today? Tank over everybody. As Atif Oberton would say, tank over everybody. Shakur Stevenson is a lightweight. Who else? I like Pitbull Cruz. And then I put Devin Haney last. I don't care what y'all say. I respect Devin Haney, but I don't like them. I don't like him. You can respect somebody without actually liking them. You understand? I respect Devin Haney. Respect him. You got to respect him. I mean, I'm not blind. I can respect him. But do I like him? No. Somebody asked for advice on their first fight. Get it out the way, and then you won't have advice no more. Get it out the way. Throw punches, throw a lot of punches. I take it it's an amateur fight. Amateur judges like seeing a whole lot of punches being thrown. That's what they look for. Tank versus Shakur would be a hell of a fight. Matter of fact, Shakur Stevenson just did an interview talking about how he don't want to fight Tank. He want to fight Devin for all the belts, and I respect that. And then he'll fight Tank. I don't think Shakur was ducking nobody. He's not like Canelo. Shakur wants them belts, and I definitely think he could beat Devin Haney. Although Shakur be saying some way out stuff sometimes, I respect Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Oh, most definitely it's Tank over everybody. Shout out to Atif Oberton, man. He's fighting tonight. He should be fighting soon. The fight's not televised. If it is, I don't know where it's at, but I will do a video on it if he wins impressively. I posted that clip. Yo, this dude says, I posted that clip about Claressa saying that Canelo won't fight black fighters, and Canelo fans were saying that Claressa, who has Claressa fought? You know what? All Canelo fans ever say is who has Claressa fought. Matter of fact, who has Canelo fought? Matter of fact, type it up right now. Who has Canelo fought that makes his resume so impressive? Y'all steady want to shit on Floyd for fighting the fighters he fought when he fought them. Who has Canelo fought? Besides Floyd, who has Canelo really fought? Cotto. A Cotto who was on his way out. A Cotto who got knocked out by Pacquiao. A Cotto who got beat up by Margarito, a cheating Mexican boxer. What else is new? They had plaster of Paris in his gloves. So who has Canelo really fought? I'm being dead serious. Who has Canelo really fought that's so impressive? Canelo's best fights didn't end without controversy. Let me repeat that because I'm sure some of y'all are drinking. Every time Canelo had a high-profile fight, it never ended without controversy. Erislandy Lara beat Canelo. Who else? Triple G beat Canelo. Second fight, beat him too. The only way Canelo was able to beat Triple G is if he waited 4 years until Triple G turned 40. Then he still couldn't do a convincing job on him. So who has Canelo really beat? I'm telling. Answer the questions. I'm sure we got Canelo fans here. Exactly. Matter of fact, I respect Dante's Boxing Nation. He old school Cali. Rocky Fielding. Liam Smith. Thank you. His sparring partner. Thank you. That's who Canelo has beat. Y'all talking about Canelo's resume. Of course, you're going to have a lot of names. He's been around for a long time. Who has he really beat? Stop it. Amir Khan. Exactly. Look at the names on Canelo's resume, and you tell me if it's an impressive resume. The best name on Canelo's resume is Floyd, and he got beat every single round. The European tour. You absolutely right. But Canelo fans don't talk about these things. So, buddy who said that Canelo fans were coming in at Claressa, I think what they're mad at is that Claressa Shields is not a SpongeBob. Claressa Shields is not a SpongeBob. She's a beautiful black woman. She is not a SpongeBob by no means. And the Canelo fan who probably typed that up to you, bro, his girl probably is SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? His mom's probably a SpongeBob, sis and all that. That's what he's used to, a SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? So they're jealous of Claressa Shields because she looks like everything that their girls wish they were. You know what I'm saying? Body-wise. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, Boxing Legends, thank you for the super chat. Boxing Legends says, Boxing Logics United says, peace, pugilism. I respect that, man. Peace, pugilism. Sign up and share the petition, bro. Great show. One love. I appreciate that, and one love to you, too. She beat down women in 2 sports. Right. Claressa Shields went to MMA and all that. Claressa Shields is a beautiful woman, man. I don't know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Just because they like SpongeBob's, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they're going to hate on Claressa. You know what I mean? Claressa Shields is a beautiful woman. Beautiful than they girl with the flat booty. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. Come on, bro. Thoughts on Rayo Valenzuela? Yeah, man. I can't believe he got knocked out his last fight. Rayo, love Rayo Valenzuela, but he really has no defense. He likes to catch punches, but he don't slip or roll under anything. I like Rayo. It was crazy that he got beat. You know what I mean? Crazy that he got beat. That was the biggest shocker. That was the biggest probably upset of the year. You know what I'm saying? I thought Rayo was going to do big things. You know? Thoughts on Keyshawn Davis? I like Keyshawn Davis. You know what I'm saying? I like Keyshawn Davis. He way more skilled than Canelo. I will say that. Wilder versus Helenius prediction? I don't know, man. We don't know how Wilder's gonna look based off that last fight. Anytime anybody gets knocked down and they just go face down, that's not a good sign, man. If you get knocked down and you get dropped and you down for the count, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, little wobbly, Wilder got knocked out. He went down like face first. Whenever somebody gets knocked out face first, you have to question if they'll ever be the same. And due to the fact that Tyson Fury cheated him in them first two fights, I think Deontay just took way too much damage, and I want to see how he gonna look against Helenius. You know what I mean? He sparred with Buddy before, so he knows him a little bit. I look forward to see. I mean, I'm sure if Wilder lands, he gonna clean him out. You know what I'm saying? Put him to bed. Thoughts on David Benavidez? I did 100 million videos on David, bro. But David Benavidez is probably the boogeyman of boxing. Canelo don't want to fight him. Jamal Charlo don't want to fight him. David Morrell don't want to fight him. The only person I see stepping up to fight David Benavidez is Demetrius Andrade. I think Andrade ain't scared of nobody. Like Claressa Shields said, Andrade got smoke for anybody. I think Andrade and Benavidez are the only two guys who's not scared to fight each other. That's what I believe. Southpaw, did you see Anthony Joshua freestyling and rapping in a car? How he ducking Tyson Fury? I don't care about AJ's rap career, bro. I don't really care about all that, bro. You know what I mean? Who do you think can beat Tank at lightweight? At lightweight, the only person who really got a chance on beating him is Shakur. I don't think that Devin Haney got the chin or the power to do anything with Tank. That's my opinion, and I get a lot of heat for that. A lot of people say, oh my God, how could you pick Tank over Haney? Because I'm picking Tank over Haney. I did an interview on their resumes. Tank got the better resume. I did it by wins, the opponent's wins and losses. Tank's opponents got way more wins and way less losses than Devin's. Tank got the better resume. Don't care what none of y'all say. Tank over Devin Haney. Tank over everybody. Don't care what none of y'all say. Tank over everybody. Who you got, Shakur versus Tank? I don't know, man. I don't know. Shakur looks like he don't have Tank's power, but Shakur has way better defense than Tank. Tank has this speed on Shakur. Tank's the faster fighter, more explosive fighter. It all comes down to who could establish their game plan. But, I mean, that's it. We don't know until they fight. I don't predict fights. I'm not a sidekick. You know what I mean? But I would love to see that fight. A fight to make is Ryan versus Rolly 2. What you mean? I never seen a Ryan versus Rolly 1, bro. What is you talking about? They never even fought. You talking about that sparring? In that sparring, it looks like Rolly had too much power for Ryan, and Ryan's little glass jaw ass was running away the whole time once he got cracked. Yeah, they never even fought once, bro. But I think they should fight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, somebody block Chosen One. Yeah, he's saying two goofies. Say 10 4K trade. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Oh, he say Tank fought mostly Mexican cab drivers who are undefeated. Hold on. I got you. Who are undefeated. Who are undefeated against cab drivers. Tank's resume is better than Devin's resume, bro. I did a video on it, bro. Check out the video that's called Clout Chasing Demon. You can look it up. It's like about 6-7 videos down from this. Tank's resume is better than Devin's. Stupid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, Tank gets a lot of heat because he usually knocks out Mexican boxers. But the same heat he gets is from Mexican boxing fans who claim that Tank needs to step up in competition. If you're saying that Tank needs to step up in competition, Tank usually knocks out Mexican boxers. So what you're really saying is Mexican boxers are no competition. Them are the same goofies who think that Pitbull Cruz beat Tank. That fight wasn't close at all. Just because Tank didn't get the knockout because he had a messed up left hand, don't mean that Pitbull won. Just because Pitbull landed a couple punches doesn't mean he won the fight. It was a pretty easy victory for Tank if you ask me. I mean, but then again, some of them dudes never threw a punch a day in their life. You can't take nothing they say seriously, bro. I'm trying to get to these comments. It's a lot coming in. Mr. Marquez, stay free. I hope you stay free, bro. What you think on Canelo's next move? Clownelo's next move will be. He ain't going to fight Bivol, and he will not fight Benavidez. His next move will probably be a nobody. I think Shakur got a chin. Anyone who says that Pitbull beat Tank don't know about boxing. The only people who say Pitbull beat Tank are the same people who watch them videos titled "The 5 Times Mayweather Got Punched." Y'all ever see them clown ass videos on YouTube? They'd be like 5 times Mayweather got rocked. The 5 times Mayweather got almost got beat. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that you got to make videos talking about the 5 times Mayweather almost got knocked out, the 5 times Mayweather almost got beat, let you know a lot. It's the same reason why you see clown videos editing sparring videos of me where I get punched. Bro, when you hate somebody so much and you can't see them get beat, of course you're going to find little punches that land on them. So you telling me out of Floyd's whole career, out of 50 fights, all you could find is 5 times he got landed on? Let me repeat that because I'm sure some of y'all are drinking. So all you haters, you Floyd haters, you telling me out of Floyd Mayweather's whole career, you could only find 5 times he got rocked? What does that say about you? They should do a video how many times Canelo got rocked, because it'll probably be a marathon. It'll probably be like an 8-hour video. Come on, bro. In Canelo's last fight against Bebo, I mean, well, not last fight, but when he fought Bebo, he got rocked like 100 times. But then again, you can't tell race fans anything. They don't know about boxing. They never will. Right, exactly. Do you think Caleb Plant beats Anthony Durrell? I don't know. I don't really like Caleb Plant. I always thought he was ducking Benavidez. He's still ducking David Benavidez. David Benavidez washed Anthony Durrell, although Anthony Durrell looked good in his last fight. I don't really care. I don't really care for that fight. Will I watch it? Yes. But am I really invested in it mentally? No. Don't really care about that fight. May the best win. You know what I'm saying? Have I seen Floyd's next opponent, Deji? I know he's some type of YouTuber, but Floyd's retired. He could do what he wants. They use round 2 of that Sugar Shane fight, and they want to talk about, yeah, right? Yo, Thomas, they always talk about round 2 against Mosley, but they never talk about that's the last round that Mosley won. Floyd won every round after that, but they don't talk about that. That's racism at its highest. Come on, bro. Cotto brother, almost knocked out Canelo, but they don't want. Hey, that was Canelo's first fight in the United States versus Jose Cotto. Jose Cotto had Canelo in trouble, a 147-pounder, I believe. Matthew, thank you for the super chat, bro. Matthew says, if you don't get knockouts, you're boring. But if you do get knockouts, then you haven't fought nobody. These racists are disgusting. Yo, man, that's the real. Hey, you get the comment of the day, bro. You see, whenever people call fighters boring, like when Teofimo say, I don't want to fight Devin because he's boring. Boring, all that really means is skilled. So skilled that you can't touch him. So skilled that he's going to land every single punch on you and you're not going to land one punch on him. So when they call a fighter boring, what they're really saying is that man is so damn skilled, I can't make it an exciting fight. I can't make it a toe-to-toe battle because he's too damn skilled for me to make it a toe-to-toe war. So, Matthew, I love that comment. I love that comment. Whenever somebody says, oh, that fighter is boring, is that because you can't knock that fighter out? And usually they only call skilled black fighters boring. Notice how you never see nobody calling a Mexican boxer boring. Matter of fact, they root for him no matter what. They stay on code. They definitely stay on code. All boring means to racist fans is black and skilled and more than likely undefeated. That's all that means, and you know it. Because notice how the only fighters they call quote-unquote boring are some of the most talented boxers. Stop me when I lie. So dumbass. Dude says right here, he goes, 00 say Southpaw Floyd is boring because no knockouts, but they say Wilder, where all them knockouts can't box. Bro, 00, they look for anything to discredit black fighters, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, hey, imagine it. Hey, y'all, hey, hear me out. Hear me out. Open up your ears and pay attention. Imagine if in the NBA, imagine if they called Michael Jordan boring. Imagine if they called LeBron James boring, Ja Morant boring. Imagine if they called Steph Curry boring. Could you imagine that? Yet they call somebody like Larry Bird exciting. And a matter of fact, Larry Bird did have skill for the 70s. Forget about him. Who's that white dude? Who's that white dude with the red hair? He used to be on the Bulls. They always cheer for him even though he ain't that good. Man, I forget his name. They act like he better than he is. Anyways, imagine if they call some of the best basketball players boring just because they were black. You know what I'm saying? And they praise these white players knowing that they're not that good. Scalabrine. Matter of fact, yeah. Hey, see how they fake cheer for Scalabrine? They know he's not that good, but it's good to see him score because he's a low-key bum. Imagine that. Imagine if all the best basketball players, black basketball players, were called quote-unquote boring. All that means is you don't want to see that black basketball player do good. So whenever they call a boxer boring, I bet you the boxer's black. I bet you, because that's their logic. They say they're boring, but hey, like Shakur said, he said, quote, I go 12 rounds, they say I'm boring. Lomachenko goes 12 rounds and he the Matrix. Imagine that, bro. Like the video that I just dropped and Dante just dropped. Teddy Atlas put Lomachenko on the pound for pound list after his first fight. He had one professional fight and you putting him pound for pound. Is you crazy? Would they ever do that for a black fighter? No. I'm sick of black boxers not getting the credit they deserve. I'm sick of people calling me racist just because I praise the best. It's not my fault that the black boxers are the best. Where is the lie? You know what I'm saying? Where is the lie, bro? You telling me I'm racist just because I say who the best is? You telling me that I'm being racist because I don't fake show love? Canelo's not a good boxer. He's not. Very limited. Very limited. If he was who y'all say he is, he would beat the style that beat him. When Floyd beat Canelo, he hasn't fought an undefeated black fighter since. It's like he has undefeated black fighter phobia. You know what I'm saying? If Canelo got so much better, why hasn't he proved it? If I was Canelo, but that's just me, Canelo should be fighting every single undefeated black fighter he could to say, yo, man, I learned from that Floyd loss. Bro, you ain't proved that you ain't learned from that Floyd loss because you went the complete opposite route. He went for all the white fighters. And I don't want to hear about Daniel Jacobs because Daniel Jacobs was not an undefeated black fighter. Y'all love to bring up Daniel Jacobs, not even knowing the man's record. I seen y'all super chats. I'm going to get to him. Matter of fact, Mr. Benjamin Silva loves to troll me, but he said, but you call Loma boring, meaning skilled. I never said Loma was boring. Stupid. Pay attention. Stupid. I said that Teddy Atlas praised. I said he's the great white hype. Meaning, stupid. That they put him on the pound for pound number one. They tried to erase his loss. They tried to protect Lomachenko. Lomachenko is only the second boxer in history to hold the franchise belt. Stupid. That's what I said. Stupid. Dumb as hell, man. You clearly don't speak English, bro. Viva Vivo, Viva Mayweather, and Viva America. Oh, yeah. Hey, matter of fact, why is it such... Hey, you know what's crazy? Especially in boxing. Why is it such a bad thing to be born in America? Why is it supposedly bad to be American born here and root for your fellow countrymen? Why is it a bad thing in boxing? So because I have Latino blood in me, I'm not supposed to root for the country I was born in? Make this make sense, bro. Why is it that a lot of Mexican boxing Canelo fans will literally be born here, but they will root as if they weren't born here? Please explain that. Please explain that. I will never understand it. But they call me racist, right? For just saying the truth, right? Come on, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Steady dying to come to America, but as soon as you get here, it's Viva Mexico. What happened with that Bullet situation? Hector rewind alive. Well, matter of fact, let me see if Bullet responded to me. Nah, he didn't. He didn't even see it. He didn't see it. I sent Bullet a message. You a clown. Yo, Southpaw. In Phoenix, what he say? In Phoenix, they stay waving their Mexican flag when they're not even there. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with if that's where you're born, that's where you're born. It's all good. But I'm just talking about boxing now. I'm talking about boxing fans. In boxing, it's like against the law to root for the country you were born in. I don't understand. Would you say Coco? Oh, okay. No, she good. She just said get him. Mayan Films says they should have called Loma boring when he fought Teofimo. Or cannot stop Comey. I think he did stop Richard Comey, Mayan Films. But yeah, in the Teofimo fight, he didn't throw a punch for the first 5-6 rounds. But you will never hear nobody talk about that, right? Yet they'll accept his shoulder excuse. It's because he's white, and that's just what it is. Let me see. I got you. Javion Waiter says, hey, yo, Southpaw, do you see Jamal beating Canelo today instead of today based off Canelo last 2 fights? Based off what Canelo been posting on his Instagram recently, based off how Canelo looked against a 40-year-old Triple G, I think Jamal Charlo ain't fought in a minute. But about 2 years ago, the Canelo that about 2 years ago, I forgot who he fought. It's probably some white dude. I would say that Canelo would beat Charlo. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of Jamal. I like Jermell Charlo, but I'm not a fan of Jamal at all whatsoever. But today, I will say that I think Jamal Charlo would beat Canelo. Based off the Canelo that I've seen against Triple G. The Canelo who throws 3 punches. The same 3 punches, I'm glad y'all saw it. He throws a body punch, a hook, and an uppercut. Canelo has nothing else in his arsenal. Canelo got 3 punches. And that's just what it is. You have to accept it. Hey, yo, Plug Q. Thank you for the super chat. What is you saying? The last time Floyd fought an undefeated black fighter was 2001. That is 15 years, no undefeated black fighters. He got Tank doing the same. Thank you for the super chat plus Q. To touch on what you just said, I don't think there was any undefeated black fighters when Floyd was fighting. You know what I'm saying? During his run, bro. There was a whole lot of undefeated Mexican boxers who Floyd took their O. Yeah, so I don't think that he got Tank doing the same, bro. I think that, this is my opinion, I think Tank would beat Haney. That's my opinion. I think the only one to give Tank a go is Shakur Stevenson. But I love how you're from the UK. I can tell by your dollar sign. In America, we have dollars. You know what I'm saying? And you have pounds. Respect to the UK. But based off your comment, I think you should leave. Hey, matter of fact, speaking of the UK, the last time I saw Tank against an undefeated UK fighter was Liam Walsh. Remember, he got knocked out in like 2 rounds. So if you want to talk country for country, Mr. Plug Q, last time I saw Tank in your country, he was knocking out an undefeated fighter, Liam Walsh, in 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you want to hate on Floyd, even though he's been retired, and you're trying to hate on Tank, knowing what he would do to you, last time he was in y'all, he went to y'all country and knocked out your fighter. So just know that. Acting like you know about boxing. Goof ass. Yo, Matthew, is that true? He said, last time I checked BoxRec earlier, Lomas lost to Salido isn't listed. I'm going to check that right now. Is you serious? If you serious, then I done seen it all. Let me just see. Lomachenko BoxRec. Lomachenko BoxRec. I hope you are not lying, bro. I hope that's real, because I could do a whole video on that. Let's check Lomachenko's BoxRec. Oh my goodness. Oh wait. No. It's there, bro. You gotta scroll down. It's there. You gotta scroll down. It says split decision loss to Orlando Salido, bro. It's there. You gotta scroll down, bro. It's there though. It's there. It's there. Bo knows. I know. Floyd fought everybody, bro. Say what you want. Floyd was the best fighter of his era, bro. Probably of all time. Stop it, bro. Y'all, yay. What is with the Floyd Mayweather hate to this day? I'm asking y'all. What's with the Floyd hate to this day? You know what I think it is? Those of y'all who follow hip-hop, real hip-hop. Angie Martinez did an interview with Tupac Shakur back in 1996. She has never dropped the interview to this day. She released little clips of it. And people ask her, why haven't you dropped that Tupac Shakur interview? She says, because a lot of them people he's talking about is still alive to this day. Which brings me back to what you just said. I think the reason people hate Floyd so much is because Canelo is still around. Canelo's still active. And when they see their favorite fighter, they want to believe he's perfect. They want to believe he's actually good. But when you go back and watch that Floyd fight, and when they see him not winning one single round, that hurts them. It hurts their pride. When they see Bevo putting the Beats by Dre on him, that hurts their pride. I think that's what it is. Devon Dawkins, they hate a confident black man. Yeah. That's where the Floyd hate comes from. You know what I'm saying? Floyd fought everybody and beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't care what none of y'all say. Manny Pacquiao, Duck Mayweather. That is just what it is, man. You have to accept these things. They hate Floyd because they couldn't beat him. They hate Floyd because they couldn't beat him. Knowing damn well you ain't never seen nobody more skilled. Who's more skilled than Pretty Boy Floyd? Please tell me. You can't tell me. Hey, yo, Mr. Chris Kareem, he say the Floyd Mayweather hate is because they want to see the fighter they hate so much fall off the top. You know what's crazy? Nobody likes to see a fighter retire from boxing undefeated. They want to know that somebody beat you. That's why they make them videos. 5 times Floyd got rocked because they never saw nobody beat Floyd. So they make videos showing the times he got landed on. Is that the best y'all could do? Is it because y'all can't find the whole fight where he's getting beat? That's the only reason they hate on Floyd. It's because he was unbeatable. And that's the only reason they hate him. And Canelo's still around, active. So when they look at Canelo, they see Floyd. Let me repeat that. When Canelo Alvarez fans look at Canelo, they low-key see Floyd. All they see is that man who they praise and getting drunk over, buying cases and cases of beer to get drunk on that man's fight day. Low-key seeing Floyd Mayweather. Whenever they look at Canelo, all they see is Floyd landing on him, saying, damn, man, Floyd was 36 years old and he still was skilled. Hey, say what you want. Canelo will never, ever be as great as Floyd, bro. And it's just one of the ages, kind of like the LeBron and Jordan thing. That ship has sailed. Michael Jordan, greatest player ever. That's just what it is, bro. Say what you want. It is what it is, and you have to accept it. There's no argument. There's nothing to talk about. Talk about Floyd's the greatest, arguably. Ain't no arguably, bro. Ain't no arguably. Come on, man. Floyd got a chin, and he didn't get no bad, man. Hey, man, Floyd had a good chin. Floyd got hit a gang of times. You ain't never seen nobody literally drop Floyd. Zab Judah did score a knockdown on Floyd, but they didn't call it. But it was more of an off balance. He didn't like rock him down. You know what I'm saying? It was more of like an off balance with a check right hook. But nobody legit beat Floyd. Even y'all say that Floyd lost that Castillo fight. Go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. The Bro 97 say they also hate Floyd because he undefeated and Canelo isn't. And Floyd beat Mexican fighters on Cinco de Mayweather. The Bro 97, you right. You know what I'm saying? Floyd fought on 2 days. Once he signed that Showtime contract, he fought on Mexican Independence Day and Cinco de Mayweather. And they hate that. They hate knowing that Floyd picked their holidays to have his fights on. And he did that when he signed that 6-fight contract with Showtime. He usually fought on Mexican Independence Day. Even if he wasn't fighting a Mexican boxer, he fought on that day. He knew what he was doing, man. Maidana did not beat Floyd, bro. Come on, bro. Ricardo Finito Lopez, I've heard of him, but I never watched him. Yeah, right. It's always with them clickbait thumbnails. You absolutely right. I hear you, bro. Yo, Dottie Big, what'd you say? Dottie Big say Crawford is trash. I can't stand people that hype him up. His resume is trash. Yo, Dottie Big, I wouldn't call Crawford trash, bro. Is you crazy, bro? He probably one of the most skilled boxers in the sport, bro. What is you talking about? I think you just wanted to comment because you bored. I don't think this channel's for you, bro. You might want to go to Showbiz the Adult. You know what I'm saying? The guy who makes faces in the camera, or Punch Drunk, the guy who makes faces in the camera. Guys who, you know what? I don't even got time for a comment like that. All right, bro. You got it. You got it. I'm scared of you, bro. Skill forever. He say, yo, love the interviews. Yeah, man. Just yesterday, I interviewed Carmel Moulton out of Floyd Mayweather's gym. He's gonna turn pro really soon. Y'all gonna hear about him. Can you block him? Devon Dawkins, block that man. If you see any comments, if just people just saying ridiculous, outlandish things, block them. You don't even got to ask me. Get them out of here, bro. You got a wrench for a reason. Use it. I keep telling people if Crawford and Canelo was in the same weight class, yeah, Canelo wouldn't even fight Crawford if they was in the same weight, bro. Canelo's not, he ain't built like that, bro. He ain't built like that. Southpaw, what made you start YouTube, big bro? The pandemic. During the pandemic, I was in California with my wife, and due to the fact that I was over for a year, and I was looking to box everybody. That's why when you see me those videos of me boxing outside in a park, that was because no gyms was open because of pandemic. So since I was bored out there in corny California, because ain't much going on in California, I started making content. Shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. He gave me the best advice. You know what I mean? And that's it. My channel growing fast. There's dudes on YouTube who've been on YouTube for 10 years, and I passed them in subs and views. Check the about. That's just what it is, bro. It's all good. Do I know Charlie Z? That's the guy who sucker punches people and runs away. The white dude. I think Deontay Wilder slapped him up one time. Yes, I do know that. I've seen him. Who you think is the best heavyweight boxer? Daniel 45, what you say? You say, I think, in my opinion, Lennox Lewis is the greatest heavyweight of all time. That's my opinion. You don't got to agree, but that's what I see. You know, he beat every single fighter he was in the ring with. If he lost to that fighter, he took a media rematch and beat him. Unlike Canelo, who gets his ass whooped by Bebo and then goes for the 40-year-old man. He was nothing like Canelo. But yeah, Lennox Lewis had a jab, unlike Canelo. Lennox Lewis had power. You know what I'm saying? That's my greatest heavyweight of all time. Yo, this man say Maidana threw a bunch of punches, and the crowd hyped it up. Even though Maidana wasn't landing none, the crowd can't. Bro, that's the whole thing. That's what I say about people who don't know boxing. They count punches that are thrown. All they see is swinging, and oh my God, he's swinging. How much of that shit landed? Floyd was slipping and catching most of that stuff. Maidana, that fight wasn't even close. If anything, I give him about 3 rounds, if that. Maidana did not beat Floyd. Not even close, bro. I mean, I hate talking about these old fights, but since y'all bring them up, I saw a video of Maidana cheating, taking. Yeah, he bit Floyd's glove. You right? Claressa Shields is the pound for pound in women's. What state would you say makes the best fighters? I don't know. I know what country makes the best fighters. United States of America. United States, the best fighters come out of America. United States of America, no other country, and the numbers don't lie. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You live in the best country on the face of the earth, and some people don't even appreciate that. They wish they were somewhere else, like Canelo fans. It's all good. Do I think that Triple G could still compete in boxing? I mean, he could still compete. It just depends on who. Do I see him beating Jamal Charlo? I don't know. I think that's a fight I want to see since he want to continue. Hey, they say that he's 40, and he is 40. A lot of people expect you to feel bad for him because he's 40. If the man still wants to fight, he gonna get it. You know what I mean? Just like me. I sparred a good 14 rounds today with a dude of, who's he? Oh, he was 33 younger than me. I'm 40, he's 33. But if you step in that ring, there's no mercy, bro. You got to expect whatever comes your way. But I think he could still compete. You know, it just depends against who. I mean, there's still a lot of guys that he could beat. You know what I mean? But I don't know how long. I don't know for how long, but you can definitely still compete. You want to see Canelo versus Benavidez? You know what? I would love to see that fight because I know what would happen. You see Lara versus Triple G. No, oh yeah, is that right? Who's the best fighter I've been in the ring with? He was a professional fighter from Puerto Rico. His name was Juan. This was years ago, man, but he gave me hell in that sparring. I remember that. Everyone feel bad for Triple G. He 40. Matter of fact, you know what? Daniel 45? You're right. People feel bad for Gennady Golovkin at 40, but Floyd's 40, and they want to see. No, matter of fact, Floyd's 45, and they want to see him fight Canelo today. Crazy. Y'all will do anything to try to see him lose. Hey yo, did Booker T? Hey yo, Tyler Hall. Type that up without the curse word, and I'll put it on the screen, and I'll show him. The WBA actual order Triple G versus Lara. They're a little bit up. They're both a little bit up there in age. I think they should fight. Do you think that Jared Anderson is ready for somebody like Deontay Wilder? Man, like I said, Jared Anderson has a lot more skill than Wilder. A lot. As a matter of fact, out of all the notable heavyweights, Wilder's probably the least skilled. I mean, the man don't really got skills, bro. I can box better than Wilder. Box better. I don't got that power. You could, if those the amateur fighters around here, y'all are better than Wilder, skill wise. I think Jared Anderson could beat Wilder if Wilder's chin is just. Sometimes in boxing, when you take so much damage, you're never the same. Look at Roy Jones Jr. During the end of his career, boxing professionally, he just stayed going to sleep. He stayed getting knocked out. I don't think Deontay Wilder will ever be the same. It's just what it is. I think Jared Anderson would beat Wilder right now. That's just what I think. Unless Wilder lands on him. If Wilder lands that bomb, it's over with. And that's for anybody. Mayweather will mop the floor with Canelo. Mayweather got the brain to beat Canelo. At 45, I don't know if his body will keep up. You know what I mean? What you think will happen in the exhibition with Deji and Mayweather? I don't know much about that Deji guy. I know he's some type of YouTuber, but I'm sure Floyd's taking that fight for a reason, bro. Floyd finna watch dude. That's very, very simple. If Ward came back to 168, do you think Canelo, man? Andre Ward said himself, he said, I don't think Canelo would ever want to call me out. Canelo just wouldn't do that. Andre Ward was basically daring Canelo to call him out. Canelo never said Ward's name. Just like Triple G didn't want to fight Ward. Yeah. Ward could come back in 2 years from now and still beat Canelo. Come on, bro. Canelo is washed. Look how he struggled to get a 40-year-old man up out of there his last fight. Do I think that Andy Ruiz will ever become a... Wait, what you say? You said... Do I think Andy Ruiz will become a A-class fighter? Andy Ruiz had his 15 minutes of fame, man, and he blew it. I like Andy Ruiz, but I think his little 15 minutes of fame is over with. That's it. Prime for prime. Who's better, James Toney or Bernard Hopkins? I mean, boy, accolades, resume, I have to say Hopkins. But I love James Toney. I love that style, how he'll stand right in front of you and just shut up and make you miss and just counter you all night. But Hopkins in his prime, definitely. Most definitely. What's the next fight you want to see for Shakur Stevenson? He said he wants the belts immediately at 135. I think once Haney takes care of Cambozo, I think they should make the Shakur fight. He's talking about fighting Lomachenko after he beat Cambozo a second time. I think Shakur versus Devin's the fight to make. That's my personal opinion. Devin said he wants the belts. Let's get it. Not gonna lie, Andre Ward did duck Adonis Stevenson. First of all, matter of fact, I can't stand comments like this, bro. How do you know that Ward ducked Adonis Stevenson? How do you know what was in Andre Ward's head? No boxer is ever scared of another man. They might be scared to lose, like Canelo. I'm sure Canelo would spar all the guys we want to see him fight. Canelo would spar all the fighters we want to see him fight. I don't think that war ducked Adonis Stevenson, bro. Are you talking about the same Adonis Stevenson who's no longer the same? You talking about that Adonis Stevenson? The Adonis Stevenson who went to the hospital in his last fight? You talking about that dude? Andre Ward did not duck anybody, bro. Stop it, bro. Matter of fact, hey moderators, get this dude up out of here, bro. I can't stand clowns, bro. Real talk, you a clown, bro. Yo, Southpaw, I just checked. Loma went the full 12 rounds with Richard Comey. Boring if you ask me, but they hate on Sugar. It's because Loma's white. That's it. He got the complexion for the protection. That's what it is. Come on, man. Hey, yo, Mr. Matter of fact, I'm finna show him this. I've been hitting the man up to see if he respond. He seen my shit yesterday. No, he ain't seen the chat. I'm gonna send him another one. Bullet Cromwell. He ain't blocked me yet. Hey, yo, Bullet Cromwell. I got people talking about Southpaw. You need to fight the bum, no-name roadie coach. They want to see the fight happen, bro. The audience wants to see me and you fight, bro. People are asking for this fight because I think they know what would happen. They know how much you drink alcohol. They know how much I don't drink alcohol. They know that you got knocked out 7 times, bro. They know these. Hey, I'm just an old amateur, bro. You can't tell me that you're going to be ducking an old amateur, bro. They want to see the fight happen, bro. I would love to make this fight happen, bro. How long you going to duck me? Bullet Cromwell, the man who can't coach or box. Just send that to him again. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm going to stay on his neck, too. Yo, Terrence Crawford wants to move up and fight. I seen that. You got to love Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford is fearless. Bud Crawford would actually move up and fight Jermell Charlo. I like that. I love Crawford. You got to love and respect Crawford. I seen that. Bud Crawford wants to fight Spence. If he beats Spence, he would fight Jermell. I like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect that. Hey, yo, Southpaw, I noticed you follow me on Instagram. I have a private Instagram, but hey, what is your Instagram name? And I'll check right now if I follow you. If I don't follow you, I'm going to block you right now for trolling me. What is your Instagram name? Canelo fans think he's tough because some people outside the ring, because he beat some people up outside the ring and tries to fight people with his fists. Oh, Canelo start fights on the street? I didn't know that. Oh, so Canelo's out there beating people up at the club? I didn't know that. Is that right? Hey, yo, Pipo 10, whatever your name is. What do I look up to see that? So is that right? So Canelo out there beating up randoms? Okay. I never knew that. Yeah, he beat up guys in Mexico. Oh, yeah, he's out there starting fights. He would do that. He an alcoholic. Do I think Haney going to beat Kambosos again? Absolutely. That fight wasn't even close. I think I gave Cambozo a half a round. If that. You know what I mean? Sounds like something that sounds like something Canelo would do. Matter of fact, I found this funny, hilarious clip of Canelo. Hey, y'all, check this out. Is Canelo drunk again? Hey, is this y'all hero?
Si sería un honor, ay amor, sería esclavo, sería tu juguete por mi voluntad. Y si un día glorioso en tus brazos.
What is the first thing that comes to your head when you see that? But y'all call that the face of boxing, right? Y'all call that the face of boxing? That's the face of boxing to you? That's a great fighter? A motherfucking alcoholic? Somebody who drink every single day? Someone who posts, matter of fact, Let's check Canelo's Instagram. He's been posting some drink recently. Some drink that Canelo been posting. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up right now. Canelo Alvarez has been posting some type of drink. He has like some type of alcohol sponsor. I'm surprised he ain't blocked me. I stay on his neck. Canelo Alvarez has been posting some drink. Some drink. I don't know, but he said he posting some. So y'all seen it on his IG. He said he posting himself make drinks. Oh, here you go. This drink right here. Canelo Alvarez has an alcoholic beverage on his IG. The face of boxing gets drunk that much. Gets drunk and starts singing. I don't respect people who don't live a boxing lifestyle. Y'all think I just pushed off on my shirts. I put boxing lifestyle on my shirts because I respect people who live a boxing lifestyle. Canelo don't live a boxing lifestyle. And on top of that, in the Google News, Canelo's already talking about what he's going to do after boxing. He's talking about he want to be a golfer. He's going to play golf. Drink and play golf. Come on, bro. Coronas and clenbuterol. That's what happens when you mix Coronas with clenbuterol. That's what happens when you make steroids. Clenbuterol is a steroid. Steroid and Coronas, that's what you get. A straight clown. But Canelo fans don't talk about that. Wanna know why they don't talk about that? Because they just like him. Canelo fans only like him because he's just like them. That's what it is. 212K, what you say? Yeah. Android would whoop on Canelo. Oh, you talking about Showtime? I don't call him Showbiz the adult. I call him Showtime. Because every chance he gets, he hates on black fighters. He's what you call a Tom. You know what I'm saying? And we all saw that video of him punching on the bag. The man can't throw a punch to save his life. It looks like he too many Twinkies too. So Showtime the adult. The guy who gets on camera, the guy who wears funny hats, makes faces in the camera like he Jim Carrey, kind of like Punch Drunk. Hey, did y'all know that I offered Punch Drunk to box me? And the money we get from it, we donate to local gyms. I would donate to gyms in Chicago. He would donate to where he from. I think he's from New York. And the money, the proceeds we get from the fight, and he never responded. Punch Drunk, you ducked me, bro. Stop it. The guy Canelo beat up as a flyweight. Hey, I'm hearing a lot about that. Canelo beat up somebody outside a bar, huh? But what do I look up to see that? I gotta do my investigation. Apparently, Canelo's beating up on randoms in the street. That's what he do. He remind me of Conor McGregor, how he be just smacking old mans up outside the bar. Canelo got an alcohol problem. You know what I'm saying? The man drink way too much, but he the face of boxing, according to other alcoholics. I heard that too, man. Yo, everybody's saying that 4K Trey guy. A lot of people are saying that Canelo is beating people up on the street. Thoughts on Mitch Green? Mitch Green got beat up. Hey, yo, Mr. Combat Power, bro, what is your Instagram, bro? I ain't forgot about you, bro. Type in your IG since you claim that I follow you. If I don't follow you, I'm going to block you right now. Matter of fact, you probably under a fake account. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look you up right now because I am live on my channel. And I could look up your comment, Mr. Combat Power. He probably some guy that I blocked already. But we shall see. We're going to go to your channel. Oh, yeah. Okay, you got 14K subs. Okay. Hey, shout out to you, bro. I probably do follow you. My bad. I thought you was a troll. What is your Instagram? Let me look it up right now. I'll shout you out. It looks like you got a cool boxing page. It looks like you post a whole bunch of Jake Paul. You probably a little ass boy. Yo, man, type up your IG, bro. I'll give you a shout out. Is it Combat Power? Type up your IG before I block you, bro. What's your IG name, bro? Type it up. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Talk about these clowns. Canelo out here beating up civilians. Oh, Combat Power. Oh, my bad. Okay, let me type you up. If I don't follow you, I'm finna block you. If I don't follow you, I'm finna block you. Combat PWR. Oh, I do follow you. Okay, my bad, bro. I do follow you, and I apologize. My bad, bro. I do follow you. You good? You just came on the stream capping. No. 212. No, I actually do follow him. I appreciate you. I appreciate that, bro. Respect to you, bro. I respect people who, if you're gonna have a boxing channel, at least put in the work. You know what I'm saying? At least, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that I got time to do a lot of things, but I also make time to, tap into the channel. You know what I'm saying? Every day, at least I try to put out some. Not much going on in boxing right now, but I love to tap in on certain subjects. You know what I'm saying? Like this here, the Claressa situation, the Terrence Crawford situation, and etc. People too busy talking about Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence money and the contract and all that. Y'all worried about the wrong stuff. Worried about the fight. Y'all too busy worried about who's gonna get what. Y'all making videos about, oh my God, this guy is trying to give this guy the short end, bro. Focus on the actual fight. Y'all, you know what I know about boxing fans and channels, boxing channels, clown channels who never threw a punch a day in their life. Y'all focus on fighters' money too much. A lot of these clown channels, they focus on, the contract negotiations and all that, bro. Don't nobody care, bro. Nobody's finna watch that. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about what's going on behind the scenes in the contract. It's just that nowadays with social media, you could talk about, oh my God, in the contract, he wants his name to come out first. He wants Gatorade in his locker room. He wants his homies to have 600 extra seats. That's what the contract is, bro. Just a bunch of BS that nobody cares about. I care about the result of the fight. Blue Blood Sports TV is a clown. I talked to him once. I mean, he was cool with me, but you know what I'm saying? Explain why he a clown. Let me know. Let me know if he a clown, he a clown. But I talked to him once. He seemed pretty cool, but I don't know. I don't follow too many people like that. I follow Dante. You know what I'm saying? Aki too. I like Aki. Do you like retired Mexican fighter Fernando Vargas? Are you talking about the same Fernando Vargas who blocked me on IG when I spoke facts to him? Are you talking about the same Fernando Vargas whose sons fight on Triller because no real boxing network wants to sign them? Are you talking about the same Fernando Vargas who got knocked out by Oscar De La Hoya, and after he got knocked out by Oscar De La Hoya, he tested positive for steroids? You're talking about the same Fernando Vargas who took steroids when he fought De La Hoya and still got knocked out? Are you talking about the same Fernando Vargas who took steroids and still lost? Are you talking about the same Fernando Vargas who got beat up by Sugar Shane Mosley, had a knot on his head like this damn big? Are you talking about that Fernando Vargas? You talking about the same Fernando Vargas whose sons get beat up by Shakur on the regular? That Fernando Vargas? I never liked Fernando Vargas. Like I said, once you test positive for steroids, I can't respect you. Never gonna respect you. Never. Hey, yo, 212. The Vargas brothers are signed to Triller because the Zone said no, Showtime said no, Top Rank said no, and ESPN said no. So they had to take their goof ass to Triller. Nobody cares about the Vargas brothers. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all come across this, y'all know y'all blocked me on the IG because I spoke facts about your pops. Come on, bro. Did Berlanga block me? Berlanga blocked me. Devin Haney blocked me. Whoever I tell the truth to, they block me. You know what I mean? Eddie Reynoso, Oscar Valdez. A lot of these dudes stay blocking me. Rolly. I'm surprised Bullet ain't blocked me. Surprised. He probably a big fan. Hey, yo, Southpaw. Great live, man. I heard Tank and Ryan have a fixed contract for next fight year. For next year, I don't know, but what I do know is that Ryan Garcia is the Tekashi 6ix9ine of boxing. Let me explain. Maria, I would dog walk Bullet. I'm just waiting on a contract. He the big man in Vegas. I'm just waiting on the contract. I think that Ryan Garcia is the Tekashi 6ix9ine of boxing. Let me explain. Ryan Garcia said, as his voice cracked, I seen Gervonta at the club. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. That's what he said. Ryan Garcia is basically snitching on the live, dry snitching on the live. The only reason why Ryan Garcia said that Gervonta Davis snatched his chain or grabbed his chain is because he knows Tank Davis got a court case coming in December. So Ryan Garcia is trying to make the fight not happen. He wants the police to pay attention to Gervonta. He wants the police to question Gervonta, like, yo, man, you trying to snatch people's chains up? Why would you go on live and say that somebody tried to take your chain? Why would you do that? This is why I say, Corny, California. He don't even realize what he doing is police activity, bro. He dry snitching. Hey, yo, Kermel Moulton. Thank you, man. Hey, yo, shout out to Kermel Moulton and the money team. You absolutely right. Ryan Garcia, I wanted to touch on this with the interview with you, Kermel, but you are such a professional young man. I think you are a future pay-per-view star that I didn't want to ruin your interview with talks about this, but I'll touch on it right now. Why would you get on Instagram talking about I seen Tank in the club? He's a tough guy. He grabbed onto my chain. Why would you do that? Why would you basically call the police? It's called pointing elbows. He pointing elbows like he over there. Is he trying to get out that fight? I think so. He want the police to pay attention to Tank Davis so Tank can have more attention on him. Tank got a court case coming up in December. And Ryan Garcia trying to get him locked up, basically, so the fight won't happen. So Ryan Garcia could say, yo, I tried to make the fight happen, but Tank went to jail. Straight goofy. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. He stayed capping, making clickbait titles with no sources, and say Bud not signing the contract and saying Buddy to take less money, just straight clown. Oh, you talking about Blue Bloods? Okay, a lot of people use clickbait titles. I don't, man. Everything I say is the actual what happened. Some people use clickbait titles. I don't do that. I couldn't sleep at night if I used a clickbait title. I might, you know what I'm saying, amp it up, but I would never clickbait anything. That's clown shit to me. For real, Southpaw. I appreciate you. Thoughts on Boxing Ego? I don't really watch him. He kind of corny. Some of the things he says is true from what I used to see. I don't know. I don't watch him these days. But he kind of corny, but I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to talk about. No other channel. I don't watch them like that, bro. I watch Dante. I watch Aki. You know what I'm saying? Couple sometimes if I come across it, but I don't really pay attention. I really don't know. How many miles do I run? At least 5 to 7. You know what I'm saying? I kind of slowed it down, probably about 3 days a week. Southpaw is I try to keep it 100% all the time. I try not to clickbait things, man. I think the people who use clickbait titles, they clowns, bro. Like Doodoo Brown. Doodoo Brown, all he does is clickbait. Dude had a video talk about Mayweather FaceTimes Canelo, but that's what he does. Yeah, he will not give you the truth. That's what it is. Mike Tyson versus Ali 2022. Buy your tickets. Big Dog 063. My moderators are about to block you. Moderators, get him out of here. Hey, yo, Southpaw, do you think that Shakur should fight Pitbull since he got the interim WBO titles? Also, you think Pitbull will give him more of a fight than Valdez? I think that Pitbull would beat Valdez. I like Pitbull. Never said I didn't like him. All I said was he didn't beat Tank and he did it. I think that Pitbull would beat Valdez. I like that. But Shakur versus Pitbull, I would love to see it. Yeah, man. I think much like Gervonta did, Shakur would outbox Pitbull. Being a southpaw, I see the same thing happening. Pitbull does have a chin. I'll give him that. Pitbull, that little motherfucker got a chin. Gervonta was cracking him with some good shots, and I didn't see him wobble too much. I like Pitbull. He's tough. He got a chin. He became more famous after losing the Tank. I like Pitbull. Tough fighter, forward pressure, nonstop. He's tough. He's tough. What'd you say? Yo, Maria. Maria just says that no disrespect. Yo, hold up. Maria, I'm going to read your comment, Maria. But then you're going to get blocked, Maria. All right, Maria? Maria says no disrespect. Usually when somebody says no disrespect, they're about to violate. She says no disrespect, but Pitbull would dog walk Shakur, bro. Maria, nobody's dog walking Shakur, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only way Shakur will ever lose, in my opinion, is if he gets caught with a super hard knockout punch. Only person who will do that is probably Tank. Maria, you're about to get blocked. moderators, get Maria out of here. She gotta go. You don't know about boxing and you never will. Hey, yo, moderators, if I see her coming again, I'm gonna block y'all. Get her out of here. She crazy as hell. Horrible fighter, for real. I don't know how the science behind it, but the UK fighters got glass jaws. You know what? I don't know the science behind it either. I like the UK, but I see a lot of their best fighters get dropped. Name one UK fighter who never got dropped. I don't know how true that is, but you're about 70% accurate. Even my favorite heavyweight, Lennox Lewis, he got dropped a bunch of times. UK fighters, I wouldn't say they got glass jaws, but I question their chins. You know what I mean? That's probably Ryan Garcia under a fake page. It probably is. Probably Rolly. Rolly a troll. He the type to make a fake page. Sergio says, do you think that Pitbull could beat Haney? I think that Haney, just like Shakur and Tank, would outbox Pitbull. I think Pitbull could beat somebody like Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Pitbull has nonstop forward aggression, just like Ryan Garcia and Rolly. But I don't see Pitbull beating any slick boxers. Much how Gervonta outboxed Pitbull, I think that Shakur and Haney would outbox Pitbull. Pitbull only got one gear. Straightforward, lots of punches. I respect him. He's tough. He's like a throwback Mexican fighter. But I just see the movement and the skill outboxing Pitbull, bro. From what I see. Could I be wrong? Anything could happen in a fight. But I just don't see him beating Tank, Shakur, or Haney. That's it. Pitbull could beat Cambozo. Oh, yeah. A matter of fact, yeah, that's someone who he could beat. He definitely could beat Cambozo. Who do you have? Zapata versus Diaz? I got Diaz in that fight, and I got a lot of heat for that, but I'm going to rock with Diaz. That's my opinion. You got him at, hey, get her out of here. Hey, man, get that girl out of here, for real. Red's tweaking, talking about, I forgot what she said. Something outlandish. You know what I mean? But like I said, I think that some of y'all YouTube channels, y'all should stop worrying about other men's money. You know what I mean? Y'all talking about Spence and Crawford split and who's ducking who because who wants to accept less money, bro? Stay out there, man. Stay out those dudes' pockets. Y'all are too worried about other men's money. You're worried about the wrong thing other than the fight. Once the fight happens, y'all not going to be talking about their money. The fight will happen. They just got to work it out. It's sad that the negotiations are going on in public. Stay out there, man's pockets. Some of y'all YouTube channels just be focusing on, oh my God, he wants the bigger split and all that. That's cool and everything. Earl Spence does deserve the bigger split. He got more of the belts. That's just what it is. You know, but y'all report on it every damn 5 minutes. I know y'all need content, and that's cool. But at the same time, stay out those man's pockets. Straight clowns. Teddy Atlas is the... You know what? Teddy Atlas, he shows his true colors sometimes. Sometimes he plays it cool, but sometimes he shows his true colors. He went in on Shakur Stevenson, yet he praises Loma Chicken. I don't understand these things, bro. Tank knocks out Josh Taylor at 140. I would like to see that. Devin would embarrass Pitbull. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. All right, man. I'm going to wrap this up. Based off everything we just said, so all y'all reporting on Crawford versus Spence pockets, the contract negotiations, y'all sound like some gold diggers. Y'all sound like some females. Y'all not worried about other men's pockets. Stay out their pockets. Y'all are not females. Or some of y'all might have female tendencies, but it's 2022. That wouldn't surprise me. Another thing, Claressa T-Rex Shields speaks facts. Like she said, Canelo is not fighting no more Mexican boxers, but he's also not fighting no more black fighters. Canelo's a clown, and his fans is clowns. Another thing, if you never threw a punch a day in your life, what do you really know about boxing? I'm asking you a question. If you never threw a punch a day in your life, what would you really know about boxing? Just because you have a boxing channel, just because you report on boxing, don't mean that you know what you're talking about. Kamel Moulton, me too. Shout out to Kamel Moulton. You corrected me yesterday on that. I appreciate that. Kamel Moulton, probably a future pound for pound star. I like that. Kamel Moulton, you are the future of boxing. I said it first, and I say it last. You know what I mean? From what I see, the dedication I see. I think you are going to go really far in the sport, and I respect you, young man. And I think you are an example of what a lot of 16-year-olds should be. You know what I'm saying? I respect you. I appreciate the interview. And we got straight to the point with it. You know what I'm saying? Love that interview. Probably one of my favorite interviews. You know what I mean? Solid interview. People like the interview because I got straight to the point. Respectable young man. Some of y'all should take notes. That young man is in the gym every single day. Y'all should strive to be like Kamel Moulton. Real talk. But some of y'all never going to be. You know what I mean? Appreciate your time. I appreciate that. Yeah, they definitely going to watch. Look out for you. Follow him on Instagram too. He got a YouTube channel and an Instagram. He be sparring, going crazy. He won 16, 17 national championships. He got over 100 amateur wins. This man is a beast. And I believe he's the one of the future pound-for-pound stars in boxing. His time is coming. Remember I said this. Remember I said it. And y'all going to see it. All right, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Canelo Alvarez is a disgrace to boxing. And Canelo Alvarez fans ruined the planet Earth. If you're a Canelo fan, the planet don't need you. Earth don't need you if you're a Canelo fan. I'm gone.